Welcome back, it's Nine, and today we are going over some more PlayStation 5 news. We're going to be talking about how pre-orders will be available tomorrow in the US, the UK, and Canada. We're going over a new patent for the PlayStation 5 regarding PSVR 2, or what we believe it to be. And lastly, I want to go over a poll that I put out today about Spiderman PS4 not getting a free upgrade on the PS5. Now, this one was split. There's a lot of debate here in the comments, but I did want to go over it quickly just to see where you guys all stand on this. Now, before we get into this, if you haven't subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to get notified about all my upcoming videos, and hit the like button. It helps the channel a ton. Now, let's get right into this, starting with this Push Square article titled "More PS5 Pre-Orders Available in the US, UK, Canada, starting Friday," which is tomorrow at the time of uploading this video. Quick note that this is mostly standard editions. There will be a few digital consoles, but mostly standard editions as well. That's the bulk of what they made. So in the UK, Game has confirmed that it will have stock starting tomorrow on its website, not in physical stores, and it does look like the PS5 digital edition will be part of the offerings. Smith's Toys will also have some PS5 pre-orders to offer. Meanwhile, Walmart Canada will also have stock starting tomorrow for that particular territory. Over in the US, GameStop confirms it will have new PS5 consoles available for pre-order both online and in stores. So there you have it, guys. If you did not get a chance to pre-order the console the first time around because, well, it shocked all of us when it did drop, this is your second opportunity to do that, and hopefully you are able to secure one. I'm putting out this video today, so you're going to have ample opportunity to be ready to pre-order a console if you're lucky enough to get to it, as I imagine that there are a lot of people trying to secure a pre-order, and naturally that's expected when we're talking about a console in high demand. So there it is, guys. On to our next topic. This next article comes from PSU.com titled "Patent Reveals New Oculus-Style PSVR Tracking Controller for PS5, a First Look at PSVR 2." Now, this is a bit of speculation involved, but of course we do have a patent as well, so we're going based off of some sort of facts, I want to call it, but there is obviously still room for this to never come to light because, well, patents don't always come to light. This was originally filed by SIE back in March 2020. The patent for an input device, which was lodged with the WIPO, World Intellectual Property Office, was finally published today on September 24th, 2020. Detailed within an extensive 34-page volume of engineering support documentation, it would appear that we're looking at an Oculus-style replacement for the existing PlayStation Move controllers, which really, it's time that we do get an upgrade on that because those Move controllers have been around since the PS3, and that's a long time ago if you really look back at the date. So detailed as an ergonomically improved controller that can be held in one or both hands, this new controller sits in the handle with what appears to be circular cradle, while the user operates the various buttons on the controller with their index finger and thumb. Additionally, as one might expect, this new controller also boasts new sensors and accelerometers to allow motion gesture to be made. Interestingly, the control itself can appear to be snapped into various forms to allowing it to be a much more straightforward wand design in a fashion that's similar to the existing Move controller for PSVR, or as a ring-style arrangement that bears something of a resemblance to Nintendo's Ring Fit accessory for its Switch console. Beyond that, the patent also describes that in order for the controller to work properly, it must be used with a VR headset that boasts a front-facing camera, something that the current headset does not boast. So, I mean, this is a lot of information to take in. I'll have the pictures up on screen for you guys to take a look at, and I'll definitely have the links in the description if you want to take a deep look at all this information. And it looks like, yeah, it would be an interesting upgrade from the PSVR that we have now, and obviously those Move controllers is something else. The camera on the headset is another thing, and I'm guessing that would just be used, as it states in this article, for tracing the accuracy of your movements. So it makes sense, and I think it's exciting to see that they are still invested in VR. Mind you, I do not have a PlayStation VR headset, but I have tried it out and I found it very interesting, but not yet just for me. Maybe down the road when VR 2 comes out, if it's a little more accessible, then I'll definitely jump in there. Although I know a lot of people who are very into VR and can't wait to see more content come from there. So it's an exciting time to see PlayStation still investing in these different areas, and I genuinely don't see that stopping anytime soon. Now let's go on to our last topic, and this is a big one. This was put up 7 hours ago on my community feed. If you're subscribed to me, you probably saw this in your feed as well. And I asked you guys, how do you feel about Sony not giving Spider-Man PS4 owners a free upgrade on PS5? Right now, I sit at 910 votes, and the options were, I'm fine with it, indifferent, I'm not okay with it, and other. 41% said I'm fine with it, 26% said they're indifferent, 31% said I'm not okay with it, and 2% you said other. So it looks like the majority are okay with it, and I do wonder just how far along that goes in terms of all PlayStation fans, right? Obviously, this is a very, very small sample, but, you know, it does say something, and I'm a little surprised myself that I saw this. I thought for sure most people would sit in between indifferent and not being okay with it, but really seeing 41% of you being okay with it did throw me off a little bit because I just really didn't expect that. I do want to go over a couple comments quick. Lucky says, it's still a disappointment, but a far cry from 2K's scummy move to charge $10 extra for a game that is loaded to the brink with microtransactions and pay-to-win loot boxes. And I absolutely agree with you. This is very different, right? It's a single-player experience. They've gone through, they've remastered it basically, and they've added a new trophy list, which a lot of people love that as well. And it's for $20 if you get the Ultimate Edition of Spider-Man Miles Morales. The one thing I would like to see is them add the option to upgrade your current edition at least for, $10-15 bucks, or buy it brand new for how much ever they plan on selling it for. But I guess, yeah, that's a good point. At least it's not like 2K, where 2K is just screwing you completely. David Gomes says that game is a remastered version with a lot of improvements to be a next-gen game too. So I understand the fact that they want to receive something for the hard work they put on the game. It will feature 4K, better frame rates, ray tracing, ambient shadows, better character skins, world with more density, more pedestrians and vehicles, 3D audio, DualSense new features like the haptics. There's a lot of work there. It's not just an upgraded version of a game. It's almost a rebuild, so I'm fine giving an extra $20 for the bundle edition that comes with it. And I totally understand that. That's a fair assessment, and I even said that to him in the comments, that, if you feel that way and they put a lot of effort into it, and they clearly did, right? I mean, Spider-Man itself was an amazing experience. I think that, yeah, if you want to spend that extra money, you should be allowed to do that, and they deserve to get their cut, I suppose. I think the one thing that throws me off is they're not allowing you to buy it separately from Miles Morales, right? Like, I think that should be an option. I'm not mad about it or anything, but it's just a thought. Overall, I've experienced the game on the PS4. I don't think I'll ever go back to replay the Spider-Man PS4 game, at least not anytime soon. I won't be getting the Ultimate Edition of Miles Morales just because I have the original on the PS4 of Spider-Man. So why would I go and pay for that again? Because I won't play through it again. But I will play Miles Morales for sure. I am looking forward to that. Overall, I think that's the most split I've ever seen in my community posts. Like, that's 41% versus a 31%, and then the indifference, 26%. It's interesting to see. I love doing these community posts. I know you guys enjoy it too. We'll continue doing them going forward. But I'm going to pass this on to you guys, and I want to ask you, number one, if you haven't pre-ordered a PS5, has this become your opportunity for tomorrow? If you live in the US, UK, Canada, make sure you keep your eyes open and you go to the respective pages to make sure that you can pre-order a console, and I hope you guys are able to do that. Let me know in the comments if you ever do end up pre-ordering a console. And also, what do you think of this new alleged PSVR 2 patent? It looks very interesting to me. Curious what you guys all think of it. And lastly, let me know what you think about this whole PS4 Spider-Man situation not getting the free upgrade. Do you feel like it's justified, that they deserve to make that extra money, or are you upset about it, or are you indifferent about it? Let me know in the comments. As always, if you haven't subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to get notified about all my upcoming videos, and hit the like button. It helps the channel a ton. Follow me on Twitter. Link will be in the description. And lastly, share this video with a friend. I will talk to you guys on the next one. Take care.